Hello, everybody. It's not day 2, it's week 2. That's what I'm going to do now. It seemed foolish, but it makes more sense to do it weekly, I think, so it's less often. Anyways, pronation time. Oh. Doing 2 sets of everybody today instead of 3. I did it last time and it took too long. I think 2 is decent for the entire area of the forearm. It's a lot of work. Okay. 100 reps of these, or at least I'll try to. Or is it? No, I think it's 50. Oh, one must think, because the last video for the dozen that saw it, he was only doing pronations like 10 times. Why is it suddenly up to 50? I was doing it 100% wrong. I was moving my hand way too much. The range of motion was way too large, unnecessarily so. So it just ended up having more joint pain than anything. So now I got it down to a good level. So I was doing like full on here to there, like flat face to flat face. When in fact I tried to like thumb facing up, and then just a little. It's hard to keep controlling it. It's very tender. The freaking wrist. I don't want to break my wrist. So I'm only doing 15 pounds with pronation rising. Same as everything else. Better to be safe and do low weight, high reps. Same concept with grippers. I lost count. Let's say I'm at 30. Oh, and because it's the wrist, and the way I'm trying to like superset, I'm trying to minimize breaks, so I'm not sitting there talking to the camera like for like 3 minutes. But I think it's a good combo to converse while exercising, or also just me silently grunting for like 30 minutes. I don't think anyone would want that unless they do. I have no idea if that is so. So that was pronation, and this is rising. Instead of doing the curl, it's just a little. It's not even that bad, because before it was like all the way down here and then all the way up. But now it's just like basically in neutral position and just a little bump. It's harder. Ooh. Oh my fucking. Oh. I'm not sure if it was a massive difference, but after doing a bunch of it, I noticed my thumbs. It wasn't actual like hypertrophy, just like the pump, the swollenness. The swollenness. And I think it was not that stark, but just seeing it surprised the hell out of me. Like, holy shit, my thumbs! It's amazing. So that's one whole set. Do the pronation and then rising. So we do that again. Might wait a little bit. I do like that one commenter from the previous video, like a week or so ago, I think more than a week ago. The fact that I mirror what I do one side to the other makes sense, because oftentimes my left, for example, when I was doing the pronations, my right was clean. It was doing its thing properly, but the left, it kind of, instead of doing the full motion easily, for some reason this is always the one that's a little shaky on the way through the movement. So it's that mimicking that helps out. And it's good to do singular exercises so you can get both on equal standing and strength. Because I noticed that with grippers, for example. I could clearly feel the difference. Right was stronger than left. And now it's about even. I was watching 300 a few days ago and just back and forthing the gripper between hands. It just worked nice. I'm almost at the 40k max, but it's like a little bit from almost there to max is a huge margin. Okay. Hope this isn't too close. Oh, man. It's like 2 reps. I think that's why 2 sets are good. I didn't even make it to 50 that time. Oh, man. This freaking rope, it's not even like an exercise, anything. It's just a rope from, or like one of those like waistline clinchers from a lawn coat. I used it as a cosplay-esque freaking Halloween costume where I looked like a gas-masked mysterious stranger. It was fun. My brother went more leather. I went more trying to be scary instead of doing BDSM nonsense. Though it seems interesting. Shit, one down. Seems like an interesting concept nonetheless. Fuck, come on. I'm a vanilla guy myself most of the time. I imagine most are, I would assume. So. I'm slowly noticing more vascularity in the forearms over time, and they just persist over a long period of time more often. It's cool. Okay. Because like for the pronation, you like wrap it over the palm side. And for rising, I kind of put it like between my between both joints of the finger, and just try and balance it there. I bet there's better ways of wrapping it, but it works for me. Try and flatten it out too, and it helps a bit better. But usually just go for it. Okay. I'll mention, oftentimes you always hear people going like, core tenets of exercise is sheer effort. You push that last rep like your life depends on it, and like full range of motion and a deep multi-second negative. Usually, I've heard. I feel like when it comes to forearm exercise, specifically this exercise, I don't think full range of motion matters much, because in fact, doing full range of motion made so I was only doing freaking 10 reps, barely anything, and just doing unnecessary joint pain. So it really depends on the area of muscle you're working. Because I'm not going to go freaking, for example, like high weight, low reps on those like freaking neck curls where you have the thing hanging from your head. I don't want to kill myself exercising. So it's always good to learning the magic of low weight, high reps. It's not as something you should do. I think so. It's not just for endurance. I feel like it would actually be something that helps, because you never know how your body reacts to the amount of work you do and the time you do it. Fuck, no, okay. Oh. Okay. Holy shit. Oh. So wonder. Yeah. Like normal thumbs. I know, it's like, oh yeah, epic thumb pump. It's like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I think that one's mainly for the wrists. Duh, given the motion. So it's pretty good. It's like the same as rice bucket when you move your wrists in the rice. Same kind of concept. What's next? Yes. Gotta untie this sumbitch. I can. Have you done like just the two basic knots right after each other? It's like when you tie garbage bags and they'll never open again. Almost feel like I'm doing like a Bob Ross thing here, where it's like I feel like half the people would be watching me for exercise and be like, "Oh, he's doing good. That's a good pump he did," and the other half are like, "He doesn't shut up. He doesn't shut the fuck up. What a genius." All right. Gotta change camera positions, I think, for this one. How does this look? Let's see. Before I was pinning the weight on my knees as like a place to lay it. I think this is better now. It's almost like you grabbing a bench at the the gym, and just kind of laying your arm over it, and then just down and then up. I do it till failure because the weight is low. I bet I could pick up my 30 dumbbell, but that's quite the aggressive weight increase. People always say to do the loosing thing, where it's like I'm doing my hand right there, and some people just do this and come right back up. I think I'm still early. I don't really notice much of a difference. I imagine it stretches the tendons out here a lot longer, or like I guess the muscle. Duh. I don't know. It really isolates the movement instead of me like using my whole body weight to help it out. change it again because me flip flopping back and forth on it. Hopefully from here you can. You might be able to see it. Damn light. Actually, you know what? I could probably do it there instead. Actually, that's a better spot. Oh, finding your perspective. Quite a freaking challenging thing to do. Especially when you make a video, you don't care about editing because you don't want to edit. You just want to lift, damn it. I think that's what people should do if they're making videos, whether to be a content creator or not. Just make the damn thing. Fuck it. Same thing as I was doing before, except you just see it way less clearly. I like holding my arms to like pivot against. I think I saw Jeff Nipper do it like this. I said those videos are inspired by Roger C., but I'd say Roger C., Jeff Nippard, Dr. Mike Israetel. So 3 wonderful gentlemen. Everyone has their beef with science-based lifting. And I think it's people that think science-based is just gravitate to the nearest study. And that makes no sense as you being trendy about science. What science is accumulated knowledge. And you use that accumulated knowledge to inform yourself of the best method to get something done. To know is to have a greater context to inform decision making. The more information you have, the better decisions you make. Fuck. And the more you go from in emotional, irrational decisions to being like, why the fuck am I doing this? And you step back and view yourself. Step back and view yourself for like a second. Fuck. Oh. That one kills. You're at a philosophy class, we'll go into the gym. You got one. You'll never get me to shut up. Never. I was fucking playing VR chat with people the other day, and freaking I was like at one of those bar worlds just spouting my mouth on a conspiracy theory nonsense because someone mentioned one time the fucking Denver airport horse. I was like, oh my god! Dude. I haven't heard the freaking horse in a long time. I haven't heard about that place in a while. We'll say it's a very neat place in general. I wish I could explore America. Out of all places, yeah, Europe's cool. I want to see Italy goddamn bad because I have a piece of art where I drew the Florentine Dome Church in 3-point perspective. Love it. But America, I think, would also be equally as cool to explore. Yeah, there might be some same-looking cities, but I think it's the natural beauty that's the real kicker. It'd be cool as fuck. If I get interrupted by my parents, I'm going to keep recording. I'm not going to be like, guys, my parents came in, I got to cut my recording. I'm fucking exercising, who cares? I'm not going to be embarrassed. I'm just going to give them a nice quaint hello and say I'll help them with whatever chores I need to do later. So I got to rake some leaves because we had a snowfall, but I covered it with one of those dog pools so the leaves didn't get fucked over. Oh. So I can actually get them instead of them just being like conjoined with the grass. But I think this is better. Last time I did it on Friday, the video, it was good. But I think doing it on the weekend, whether Saturday or Sunday, is smarter. smarter decision. Much more reasonable. I think after this is the, I might do hammer curls, but I might just do the one where you're lifting it like that. That one really works the top half of the forearm, whatever muscle that is. And of course the hammer curl with the brachioradialis. Just a neat muscle. I'm not even counting these. It's not necessary. I would say so. Because the few that I do, I imagine would be best for keeping both arms even by counting it. But this was an on-the-fly decision. Last time I did it, I did count. So, human consistency. Oh, man. Done. And last time I did this, I made the neck and forearm video separate, but literally all I did with the neck was literally just shrugs and static holds. That's it. So I was like, why the hell not just combine them as one thing? One moment. I doubt a blanket at the bottom of a door is good for noise dampening, but my mom's, or dad, no, probably my mom's vacuuming. That's fair. Whatever. Oh, man. Usually we clean the house on the weekends. It's the best time to do so. Okay. These guys. It's almost like a bicep curl. Try and keep the elbow in a decent position. Usually I do move it a little bit, but it's up and then down. You kind of do like a freaking like ooh-woo pose when you do it because you can't help but push your hands inward like that. It's kind of hard to. That's what some people do with the barbell, but I don't have one. Just gotta kind of make it work. I can't help but have my arms like down like that instead of straight because it's kind of difficult. It's probably not the best way to do it, but it's a way. Oh man. And this time being more like actually conversational because last time I thought I could edit shit out, but I've never touched editing software in my life. And I don't really want it right now. So I'm actually being supplemental instead of fucking around scratching my nuts during between exercises. I did some prior planning by putting the little natto on first, little knot guy. I use my freaking easel. I have an easel that was gifted to me to take pictures at the proper height. Because I've noticed that when you do freaking this flex, the bicep flex, it has to be at a level camera angle. You can't be at this or a down looking camera angle because you can't see the freaking bump. You're blocking the bump out of your view. Or maybe you can see it a little bit, but it's drastically reduced in terms of its beautiful appeal. So an aside that I thought of to pad out time before I do this again. Just side this time. Okay. Oh. Okay. 1 minute. It was cool seeing Popeye forearms. It's a neat visual for certain. As you can see, I did the same as last time, like sweatpants, tight shirt. Makes it look good. But not to be trying to be too trendy though. I wouldn't compromise my own worldview to do something. Most of the time. So worldview is ever changing. So you need to be able to change, but not destroy yourself. And here we're going to paint a wonderful little cloud. I fucking love Bob Ross. Bob Ross is awesome. He's the best. He's the coolest sumbitch ever. Unlike saying the GOAT, if you will, I just say he's epic. That's my word. Epic. Not peak or GOAT. Or even based. Based was before peak. Like, I remember when I first heard based, I was like, based. I like it now. But peak, I hear peak so many times, I'm like, dude, the thing is just good. The thing is just okay. I remember I heard children say, oh, this is tough. This is so tough. I guess. You see something cool, you're like, that was badass. So, I kind of get that. Alright. So we did the 2. Now it's a hammer curl time. Instead of bicep curls, supinating the dumbbell. You have to do it this way. Supinating the dumbbell, you just keep it all the way up the whole time instead of turning it. Do this. We could probably do this with the 30s, to be honest. You know what? I actually am. Fuck it. I am. These are the 30s. Maybe less reps, but we'll kick it out. We'll kick it out. Hands are slipping, but it's fine. Yeah, sure. Oh shit, there's the key. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Just found something. They're lost keys and they've just been gone forever. Feels good when you find them in your messy as fuck room. Now I grabbed these. Check these out. Watch you, bub. Got you now, fucker. Colonel. Got these at a clothing store. I was like, fuck yeah, I want these. I actually shaved my beard, so I had like the nothing here handlebar mustache. It's perfect. It's awesome. Colonel, I'm lifting weights. Don't interrupt me. A snake. The world is at stake. Shut the fuck up, Colonel. I'm lifting. Fucking love vine sauce, dude. Alright. It's hammer time. Boom, bam, bada-bop, boom, pow. Final thing I think now is rice bucket. And I think what I'm going to do for the ability for you to see is I'm going to do one arm at a time while shakily holding my phone so you can actually see me plunge into the rice. And for the sake of the video, I'm probably not going to do it as long because I can last a decent amount of time, but it's still... rice is difficult. I might just do doorknobs, fast grabs. Oh, no, probably doorknobs, moving my wrist in it, probably just full rotations or back and forth side to side, and probably fast cupping because it really works it fast. Keep all of this under what I'm perching the phone on now. It's like one of those like nightstands with the whole mirror. I can show it. Yeah. It's like one of those things. So I just put everything underneath. It works nice. Because before Roger C, never. Rice, all this stuff. In fact, that rice, fear rice. That was fear rice. And I learned to be fearless. Because the world ain't ending. It's merely changing. And if you don't see it, then you're part of the magic act. You're the rabbit that's afraid of going back into the hat. Don't be afraid. Come on. Everything will be fine. And that's not confidence in the stupid way. That's confidence in the good way. Alright, rice time. Alright. If I can, I always found this very difficult to accomplish. Because I don't have, one of those, phone stand things. I did it one time when I was more foolish with content creation. I didn't know how to do it. I was getting all, the trendy items. Alright, so first we're going to do the doorknob. Because before this was level, so you didn't see shit. So I'm glad I can do this. Once I don't get too shaky. Try and go as deep as you can. That's reasonable. Or else you just be not moving at all at a certain point in the rice. Just be stuck in it. It's like quicksand. First, we're gonna do the whole thing on one end, like all the sets of what I just said, and then switch hands after. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. You know, when I said I last a while, that was me being very hopeful. Alright, now time for wrist rotations. I think it's also doing this weekly is a good checkpoint, so then I can just see the difference from week to week, you know? And be like, oh damn, my arms are looking good. Holding the phone is double the work. Alright. Fast cupping time. I usually pivot myself to like, so I can reach in instead of down for the cupping. This way you don't have to reach deep because it's just the constant fast motion will eventually do you in. Oh, we can add a fourth one in. Usually, I remember I did a Roger C follow along, but because I'm doing all these other exercises, I kind of abandoned that for something not as intensive, but still just as intensive. I'll finish it off with what he did, which is gripping the rice for as long as you can. That shit hurts. Sorry, I'm being like, pecs. You can't help it. Like seriously. Like I remember I was in school and I was just looking down, like flexing my pecs. I was like, You're like, fuck yeah, I look this good. You start to get that feeling, that self-confidence in your appearance. It's nice. It's pretty good. All right, hold time. So grab as much as you can, and then just like that, for as long as you can until you give up. I might give up just because of the way I'm holding this damn phone. Fucking god. I would use his front cam, but I think that needs a separate video. And also this is my brother's old phone. Mine just broke one day. The front camera is shit. Like the lens broke, so it's all fuzzy as fuck. But this works just fine. I gotta grip harder. I'm just kind of letting it exist. So that all was one side. Now to do the other. My knees are numb. Oh. You sit on your own calves in that pose. Wake up! It's 2006. I'm like back-to-back Game Grumps jokes this whole time. Fuck, I was just watching them play Deltarune. That new Deltarune playthrough they're doing. excited for them to get to Spanton and just enjoy it. We'll actually get to see footage of Aaron fight the boss instead of just kicking Jevel's ass. I'm annoyed at that. He took me 24 tries. Some people can do Jevel in like 1, and others like me, he's the hardest fucker beyond the Knight. I didn't try to fight the Knight. I need to try and fight the Knight. I didn't. I just enjoyed Tenna. Tenna's great. Tenna's awesome. Fucking love that guy. I don't agree with the Twitter sexy man concept of giving things canines. Sometimes it's good. Other times it's like, no. They don't need fucking canines. They already have teeth. Canines like primal. That's furry stuff. It's the primal. Like, come on. Teeth is fine. Alright. Enough of me rambling about furries. Everyone does it so much already. Every time I have video myself, it's just gonna be till Kingdom Come. I keep talking about random bullshit. It's just how I am. Used to be a peanut gallery during movies. I got better though. Now it's my dad who's the peanut gallery by comparison. Yeah, it's just like a little. As you go in, you're like, I'm opening a door. Sometimes your pinky gets really fucking. I noticed doing one-handed, I have a weird different posture. So when I do both, I kind of really angle myself central. This is really open and wide, so I feel my pinky getting fucked up by this in a good way. Okay, next is the wrist. Rice is a son of a bitch. Never gives up. Looking at myself now, the pump is starting to show itself. And I'm all for it. Because Rice is a good finisher, because it's very low impact. It's not going to injure you. In fact, most people use it for rehab, I've been told. So that's pretty cool. Oh, man. Hold time. There we go. Good heart. Come on. Come on. After this, it's just 2 neck exercises, because it shouldn't be a separate video. They go by quick. As I said, shrugs for traps, because I want them to look good. And then static holds for the side of the neck. I'm not doing the front and back stuff because I got dizzy last time. Oh, fuck. Rice gets on my carpet usually. It's not that bad though. Could be a lot worse. Holding the phone was also an exercise. Fuck. Ooh. I always do the Goku neck crack, side to side. Since I started, it's been a good way to do it. I sometimes do the leg thing, Goku's leg thing from side to side to stretch and get ready. Not often, but I do. You can't help it. There's something satisfying about that stretch. You feel cool. Like, come on. It's cool. So, because they're quick, traps, and during waiting, like the 1 minute break, during that, a 30-second static hold one way, because I push, and then I respond in kind to it. 30 seconds that way, 30 seconds the other way. That kind of thing. And then back to shrugs. So it'll just be shrugs, hold, shrug, holds, done. Now that we're done the forms, let's take a look. Actually, yeah, let's take a look at them. Cool. Oh, yeah, I like doing that, because then that, like, yeah. That's like normal, and then see a little bit of that. Reach my finger around pretty good. Single thumb to ring finger, duh. About there that I can't reach. Same video, it's like kind of. I think I went harder on my left than my right, especially for the rice. I think. Yeah, shark time. Yeah. Just trying to remember how much I do at the gym. It's usually like 20 pounds for 30 reps. These are 15, so I'll see if I can pull 35 or 40 shrug reps, but most likely I might just do 35 or less. So I did last time. So let me fix that shit. Now, it's timing it from the recording. It's a good way to time it. I got a good neck, but why not make it a little bit nicer? That's how my perspective is. None of this is based on anxiety to compensate for something lacking. It's, I'm good, I want to be better. That's the way I'm approaching it. I think it's already showing for itself decently. If I want like bigger triceps, so it's not just flexing when your arm looks good, it's just like at rest it'll always look like, holy shit. You know? Because you see these guys, whether steroids or not, because I like when they're honest about it, but the best a natural person can do, hell yeah. And I'm ready for cool advanced meta technology that don't kill you to do it. Like the med bed and shit. You never know when we'll get it. You never know how fast humans are at making cool shit. If you always focus on the negative, you'll never see what can be done. Healing wounds in minutes instead of hours. Regrowing teeth. I almost saw a thing where it was like, med bed shit like that would Dragon Ball style unlock your potential to gain muscle better. Like, instead of gaining, a pound in a week, you gain 2 or even 4. Like, it unlocks your potential. Which is kind of cool. I like that concept. That's kind of neat. Hell yeah. So it's never look down, always look up. So I have a feeling that even your state of mind influences how much muscle you gain. Because if sleep is that sensitive, I bet you doubting yourself would make you lose muscle at a certain point, you know? We humans have incredible potential. But potential is only good when you use it for the right thing. If you plant the wrong seed, you'll grow a weed. You need to plant a beautiful flower or a functional vegetable. If you plant shit, ergo, plant horrible thoughts in your mind about certain things or aspects, well, you'll get what you put in. I'm just saying. You'll get shit. So why not plant gold instead of shit? It's as simple as words. Sometimes I catch myself when I say words that technically in the dictionary mean bad things, like, you're crazy. Like, even subtle shit like that I try and mentally, pay attention to. But I'm not micromanaging it. I'm still doing crazy. Like, nobody's perfect. Everyone participates in sin. But the difference is letting the sin control you or not. You can participate while knowing full well you can leave it behind like an old toy. And never see it again. That is being truly free, not being dependent on things that destroy you. Okay. And boom. Hopefully I wasn't too rambly during all of this. I was, but almost an hour-long video. God damn. I tried to shorten it by shortening reps. God knows how long this video would have been if I was doing sets of 3. God damn. Doing this is a whole exercise in and of itself after the gym, because most times I spend like an hour or so in the gym. I did 40 seconds on accident. Oops. I do like fucking like, what is it, like an hour and a half at the gym sometimes, more or less. I try and be efficient, use machines mainly for hypertrophy instead of free weights. Like I switched from bench press to chest press. It's pretty good. I might go back, but I was doing bench press for a long time. Like I've been exercising for a while on and off, and right now I want to stay on. I don't want to get away from it. I don't want to leave it, if you will. So that's what I'm thinking. I should have kept the window open. I'm sweating bullets. Oh. Well, yeah. Eventually want to get like that freaking, you know that one Superman picture where he's like, it's stupid, but yeah. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. Love Markiplier. Goodbye.